All glories to JahNitai and Nitai. So, the Integral Harmony Communication Manual is basically ready. So, we're going to start reading or continue reading. We finished the introduction last time in 1.4. Now we're starting with part 2, the basics of IHC, the mechanics for speaking peace. And 2.1 is the two questions. First question, what's alive in us? And the second question, we'll see later. Integral harmony communication, as we'll see, suggests how we can let people know what's alive in us. It also enables us how to connect with what's alive in other people, even if they don't have words for saying it, or not the exact words for saying it. The second question, and it's linked to the first one, is what can we do to make life more wonderful? So these two questions are the basis of integral harmony communication. What's alive in us and what can we do to make life more wonderful? So since that was a very short chapter, let's say, or paragraph, we can go to 2.2, the integral harmony communication process from entropy or tamas to clarity sattva. We focus the light of our consciousness on four areas, referred to as the four components of the IHC model. First, what observation without judgment. Second, internal true parts feelings. That's based on the how to say IFS model. So internal feelings, but we're speaking of parts. And then third is needs. That is needs for self-quality, which is ideally derived from source and can be enriched by other living beings. And then we have four, that's the request as an invitation for other people to enrich that experience. So yeah, you can guess I'm actually sitting in a park, and at a point it's pretty interesting to see this, what we call in German Haubentaucher. I call them Taubenhaucher, but that's just a funny thing. And they have already little babies that they are feeding. Yeah, it's pretty cute actually. But I'm not going to switch. Maybe I'm going to switch. Let's leave it at that. That was maybe, let's see. No, we'll have to look at it more detail. Excuse me for the excursion, but maybe we'll go there later. Let's look at these four in more detail. First, the concrete actions we are observing that are affecting our well-being. Here we observe what actually happened in a situation. What have we observed others say or do that is either enriching or not enriching our life? If it's not enriching, it might be very indirectly leading to an enrichment. The trick is to be able to articulate this observation without introducing any judgment or evaluation. By the way, if you have any questions or comments, you are most warmly invited to share them in the comment section for the highest good of all. Second, how a part feels in relation to what self is observing. Here we state how a part feels when we observe this action. Is it hurt, scared, joyful, amused, irritated, etc.? True feelings. We'll come to the distinction between pseudo feelings and real feelings, or natural feelings later. Then third, we have the needs, values, desires, etc. that are creating our feelings. Now we express which needs of the part are connected to the feelings we have identified. And the fourth pillar is the concrete action we request in order to enrich our lives. Example. So this is, I think, a mother addressing her son. He's called Felix. It's what a stupid name. Let's call him Frank. Frank, when I see socks under the coffee table, that's point one. Then point two, a part of me feels irritated. 3, because it needs more order in the room that we share. 4, would you be willing to kindly put your socks in your room that are in your room in the washing machine? And 5, that would help me feel more relaxed. So I didn't mention it before. Point 5 is the goal that we are seeking with this activity. Yeah. So I think we'll leave it at that. Comments and questions are welcome for the highest good of all. May the Om Love be with us all and always. JahNitai.